Well, hello again, and welcome to the Rollins Reviews YouTube channel. Hope everyone is doing okay. I hope everyone enjoyed their Thanksgiving holiday. If you remember, I think I mentioned to you before. I love for subscribers to tell me, the topics. Give me topics that. How you doing, Jessica? Um, that you would like for me to discuss. And folks, this is so sad. Now, some of you may have children. I don't, but I know I've been raised well enough to know you keep your eyes open. This is so sad. And how you doing, Wade? I mean, type it in the comment section. Gina, how you doing? Okay. Folks, tell me, what do you think? Um, you know, there had to be red flags in this case. If you've been keeping up with this, because Lola Cowboys and I were discussing this last week, and it's just so sad. And one thing that angers me, how you doing, Daniel, Joyce? One thing that angers me is the media keeps saying friends. Folks, type it in the comment section. Why do they keep calling these six people her friends? That's not, if that's what friends do, I don't want any friends. Um, Gina said, "How you doing, Dan?" I'm doing great. Gina said, "So sorry, this is, but yet it's very pathetic." Gina and the media, I just wish they would stop saying her friends. That's not what friends do. And from everything, all the intel I've gathered, it appears that you know they've been. This was a plot. This was a plan from the giddy up. Why didn't they do this here in this country? Because they know they could get away with things in Cabo, Mexico that they couldn't get away with here. Jessica says, I'm at the hospital right now trying to see what's going on with my throat. Baby coughing. Oh, okay, Jessica. Everyone send some words of prayer up for Jessica. We hope that you're all right and hope that you're not sick, Jessica. Just be careful, okay? You guys have been hearing about this. It's been all on every news source. Tell me what you think about this in the comment section. So I'll give you some thoughts. I'll share some facts. Sugar Daddy says, I originally thought it was a hazing gone bad. Seems worse now. Yeah, I don't know if you guys have seen the video that's circulating around social media. It is awful. And again, if the media would just stop saying her friends, these people were not her friends. These were people that she thought that she knew, okay, to her own peril. She didn't know these people at all. They had ill intentions. And I'm sure this didn't just happen, all of a sudden. With if you've seen the type in the comment section. How you doing, TA Cowboys? If you've seen the video of the one young lady attacking her, now, I'm going to get into some of the facts. Just tell me, type what you think about this case, everything you've heard about it thus far in the comment section. Joyce Frazier said, it's the so-called friends you must watch. Exactly. TA Cowboy said, one thing for sure, they were not. No, they were not, TA. Would they please stop saying that? Janice, good afternoon. Janice, tell us what you think about this particular case. It's all over the news. Spiky, how you doing? All right. So her name was Shanquella Robinson. She was 25 years old. She died in Cabo, Mexico. So I'm just giving you some facts. Some you probably already know, but I still wanted to go over it because some people watch news real, some don't. And some people aren't on social media as much as other people. Okay. So, all right. Close that out. So the death certificate, no problem, Lola, I got you. The death certificate from Mexican authorities said, mentioned the physical injuries, did not mention the physical injuries. Because remember, when they came on the scene, all her friends, and notice I'm saying that in quotation, said, oh no, she just, has some alcohol poisoning. News flash, when did you obtain an MD behind your name? Okay. So, yeah, Janice, it is sad. No, they were not friends. Gina Thorne said she's been following the case. T.A. Cowboy said, thank you, Daniel. T.A. Cowboy said, you wait to go on a trip to murder her, premeditate. Right, because the rules and laws in Mexico are different from the rules and laws we have here, and they knew that. It's just ridiculous. So 10/29 is when the murder actually took place, okay, of this year. And it just says she had grave injuries to her back and neck. And it said that the cause of death, had to be determined after the autopsy. How you doing, Paula? Thanks for coming over. And it says she suffered cardiac arrest. So I'm going to go through a little timeline for you. Now, folks, some of these guys, I think there were girls and guys, and they were all in cahoots. Now, for her, I'm sorry, I could be wrong. But for her neck to be broken and for her spinal column to be broken, that's some sheer force. Okay. And with the guys that were there, I'm thinking, were they involved? So it's just sad all the way around. So 213, I'm just going to go through a little quick timeline. She's 213, Winter Donovan, another so-called friend, one of the 6 friends, she actually called for medical help, okay? And then 3:13 p.m., Dr. Carlina Gutierrez arrived from a local hospital. She was told that Robinson had drunk a lot of alcohol and that she needed to be given an IV. Newsflash, when did she become, just tell me when she obtained an MD behind her name. How are you going to tell the medical personnel that come to a scene, what is going on? You don't know. You haven't gone to medical school. Daniel says if someone would do this to their friend, they would never friends with her. Exactly, Daniel. Lola Cowboys and that man recording saying at least fight back. What? Right, Lola? What kind of man is that? Oh my! It's awful. And TA said she was definitely attacked by more. That's what I'm thinking, TA. For her neck to be broken and for her spinal column to be cracked, I'm thinking the males were involved too. It said TA said he's what they start right. TA exactly. Janice, I heard they record. Yes, and that's one thing about this generation. That's why, thank God, they record everything, and that's how a lot of them get caught. Thank God, just keep recording, keep doing what you're doing. TA said cases like this fuel the heck out of me. Right, TA, Sugar Daddy, there's some history behind this doctor. Exactly. So yeah, so Dr. Carolina Gutierrez, told them, that hey, she needs to go to the hospital. And this Dr. Gutierrez said that, Robinson appeared to be inebriated. That's what she said. Dehydrated. She couldn't communicate. And she believed that she needed to be transferred to the hospital. But her quote unquote friends said, no, treat her here at the villa. News flash. All of you that live in this country, like myself, when EMS, medical, professionals come on a scene, you don't dictate their behavior. They assess the situation and they determine if a person needs to be transferred. That's crazy. 413, Robinson began having seizures. 414, Gutierrez requested if the friends take Robinson to the hospital. They said no, she's fine. 445, Winter Donovan calls 911. Exactly, Sugar Daddy. 525, the police arrived. 530, the paramedics arrived. They administer CPR. 547, she's declared dead. All right. Chef says, hey, everyone. Okay, girl named Winter. Right, Chef Winter, she's seen body slamming her. Yeah, exactly. Chef, you're right. Gina said, Dr. Beatrice, the 2 cops and the guy who took their words as being true are under investigation. It's believed they paid them off with her money. Right, Gina? Gina knows where I'm going with this. Gina, you got to it before I could say it. I was just getting ready to say, I'm getting there. So Robinson's mother, as Gina said that each friend from the trip had a different story. Now, Robinson's mother also said that they stole $10,000 from her. So what Gina said rings true. Now, her mother said that. Now, also, folks, we talked about this. How you doing, Jermaine? With another case. I don't remember the one because we've talked about a lot. If something doesn't feel right, that's your inner, whatever you want to call it. Yes, Janice, this young lady was doing well. She graduated from what is it? Winston-Salem State, I think. How you doing, Primetime Phil? She graduated with a college degree in 2019 from the HBCU, Winston-Salem State. She owned her own boutique business. It was called the Exquisite Boutique Company. That's what it was. She was a beautician, so she had money. So tell me what you think in the chat section. This is sad, folks. And again, she called her Jermaine shared a video with me earlier. Thanks so much, Jermaine. Where I think a couple of days, before all this happened, she was like, this just doesn't feel right. So, if something feels, get out of there. Lola, exactly. Gina, exactly. Yeah, Gina's getting to it before I can. Yeah, and then they call and ask her mother for another $5,000. These people have no morals at all. Oh my God! And so that's very cold, Lola. You're absolutely right. And so Paula, oh my, yeah, Gina's telling the truth. Lola's telling the truth because I looked at some videos. I did some reading. I was like, these people, they're the lowest of the low. So, from what I read now, exactly. Robinson's mother, she's, granting interviews. Her father's granting interviews, and they just look so. I can't even think of the word. It's just so sad. Dasha Hay Jackson is actually one of the so-called friends that an arrest warrant has been issued for. So we'll have to stay on top of that. The FBI is involved, thank goodness. The arrest warrant, again, the charge is murder. How you doing, John Joyner? Everybody, please hit the like button for me. Share this out on your various forms of social media. And the other friends' names. Let's all call their names out because they all need to be charged. Even the one that was recording it and encouraging her to fight back. If you've seen the video, type it in the comment section. This girl, it wasn't even a fight. The girl was nude. She didn't have clothes on. She was just being attacked. Oh my God. That's another level of evil. Okay. All right. Let me give you all of their names. Khalil Cook, he needs to be charged. Malik Dyer, he needs to be charged. Okay. Winter Donovan needs to be charged. Alyssa Hyatt needs to be charged. Nazir Wiggins. And again, these people have no scruples. One of the males, when they got back to America, and this girl, she's from Charlotte, about maybe an hour and a half from where I live in North Carolina. And he was going around to the parents' house, pretending to mourn with them. He was gathering intel, trying to find out what they heard from the police. So, I mean, that's just another level of evil. Oh my God. Joyce said, look, always be aware of your surroundings. Trust at your risks, especially when money is involved. Okay, Lola, you said you've seen it. Lola, what did you think about that video? Paula, dear God, what has happened to us? Paula, people have no morals. They have no scruples. And you know what, guys? This case affected me. I went in and I talked to my students because I told them, I said, people have more than one face. And you better learn the right face or you could wake up dead in a similar situation. And Gina said, let me see, Spiky said, I saw after second term. Yes, Spiky, you're probably just disgusted because it is a disgusting situation. Gina Thorne, Lola, they flew out because they crook took the word right. Gina, return for the money. Um, Janice, yes, so-called family friend, so-called friend of Shanquella. He was none of these people were friends. And so that again, did she Jessica, this young lady that we've been talking about, Ms. Robinson, she went to Cabo with 6 so-called friends, you know. I just called out all their names. And they basically planned this. They went down there, beat her up, took her money, and then came back here, you know, like the Cheshire Cat, like they'd done nothing wrong. They knew what they were doing. They didn't do that in this country. Had they done that in this country and medical professionals arrived on the scene, again, you don't tell them, oh no, they're fine. When they come to a scene and someone is obviously having a medical emergency, they don't ask you if they can take that person. They take that person, and you guys know what'll happen if you try to stop them. They're going to call the police, and they're still going to take that person. You're not going to stop them. You're not going to feed them some lie, and then they're going to say, oh, okay. And I think someone said too, the doctor and the police, you know, hey, and we know when we go to different countries, sometimes the police are on the take, the medical professionals are on the take. All right. So we just have to see what's going to happen with this situation. So it's just sad, folks. I don't know. Lola said it was sad watching it where, well, right. She didn't have any Lola. And I just can't understand that she didn't see any red flags because for those of you who saw, particularly that girl who was beating her down, that's pure hate. So how did she fake that? You know, oh my God. Let my best friend get beat up. Right, Lola. So these 6 people, they all need to be charged. So I am glad that there was one arrest warrant issue, but we need 5 more. Okay, I'm sorry. Let them spend some time in a Mexican jail and see how that goes. Okay, that's not right. Joyce Frazier said we're living in a totally different time than just a few years ago. It's sad, but it's true, and you're exactly right. And you know, I don't know what this society is coming to because that is to me that's another level of evil, right, Paula? Right? And it's so sad. Like a lot of the people here in the chat section, where we come here, we have we talk about important topics, then we go back to the Mark Holmes, right, Janice? We go back over to Mark Holmes' channel. Even though the Cowboys aren't playing today, we still go there. We're talking, we're having a good time. Do we agree on everything? No, but we're not there calling each other names and acting uncivil. That's just crazy. So I thank you guys for coming and sharing your thoughts. Um, Again, whatever you right, Paula. I'm glad you have it in all caps. That's pure. 6 people could, and I wonder, but she felt something because she called her mother and said something doesn't feel right. So and I told my students, if that's your conscience, you better get out of there. You don't know what people are planning for you. Gina Thorne, she went to college with them, but was only recently, right? Gina, exactly. Went to college together with them, but was only recently close to Khalil of 5 years. Right, right. And so they had plans for her. Like I said, she was doing well. She was a beautician. She had her own boutique. Uh oh man, just sad, 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 sad. All right, folks. I didn't mean to bring you down or to be a Debbie Downer, but we need to talk about these cases and these situations. Again, I don't have children, so I just call the high school students that I teach. I call them my children, and so then I share situations like this with them and tell them to be cognizant, be observant of their surroundings. Because if something doesn't feel right, get out of it. All right, guys. You know what time it is. Time for me to add a little sunshine in your life. Okay. So I think everyone is already on here. So I'll go ahead and spin the wheel. We need a winner. Thank you, Paula. Rosalind's not here. You have to be here to win. So I am spinning the wheel again. I sure will, Sugar Daddy. Pat Pat Joyner. Are you here? I'm checking. I think I saw your name. Is Pat still here? Okay, I'm gonna spin the wheel again. I think I saw her. Yeah, John is here. Rock Just Living is not here. I'm spinning again, folks. All right, still spinning. Sugar Daddy, you're a winner as well. All right, I need one more winner. Let me spin this thing again. Rosalind's not here. Okay. And I did, guys, those of you in my generation, you know the song by the OJs. They smile in your face all the time. They want to take your place. The backstabbers. Backstabbers. Also, those of you in my generation, Sugar Daddy, you used to be a DJ. You remember friends. How many of us have them? Friends. Ones we can depend on. Friends. How many of us have them? Friends. Before we go any further, do I need to go any further, folks? Don't worry, I will not quit my day job, okay? All right, Rhonda. So let me see. I'm gonna spin it one more time. I have two winners. I need one more winner. I need one more winner. I love weed. I don't think it's here. Let me spin it again. Tina, is Tina here? I don't see Tina. I got to spin it again. How you doing, Vicky? That's right, Vicky. Tell her to be cognizant. Thomas isn't here. I'm spinning it again. Vicky said, truly said, I always tell my always go with her intuition. Right. What is really the Holy Spirit? That's right, Vicky. You're absolutely. How you doing, guy? Thank you guys for coming in. Make sure you hit the like button. JoJo's not here, so I'm still spinning, guys. Okay. Yeah, Sean. Sean just sent me a mail. It's too sad. Okay. Rock Just Living is not here. I'm still spinning, folks. I need one more winner. I need one more winner. All right. Okay, Vicky, getting ready for work. Yeah, I have to hit that clock again in the morning myself. Okay. All right, Gina Thorne, you are a winner. Gina, Sugar Daddy, and Pat Joyner. All right, this is for all my winners. All right, Sugar Daddy. That's for Sugar Daddy for winning. That's for Pat Joyner for winning and Gina Thorne. All right, folks, you know how we do. For my winners, you know how we do. When I end the one of my subscribers sent me a video earlier saying she talked to her mother on the phone saying that something didn't feel right. Oh my God, if she just could have gotten out of there. So my winner, Sugar Daddy, Pat, Gina, please leave when I end the live stream. Please leave a comment in the description in the comment section. Tell me what you enjoyed. Tell me what you would like for me to talk about in the future. Okay, and we'll try to talk about something more positive next week because this is too sad. It's depressing. Thank you, Sugar Daddy. And so, guys, just be safe. Also, thank you for coming in. Vicky's in Japan, folks. Let's thank Vicky for taking time to come in and spend time with us. And so just remember, folks, uh, be cognizant, be observant when you're out in public. We know there are mass shootings everywhere. So just be aware. If you have children, tell your children to be aware of their surroundings. Okay. And if something doesn't feel right, get out. Thank you so much. Um, thank you, Vicki. You as well, dear. So, thank you very much for spending your very valuable time with the Rolynn Reviews YouTube channel. Vicki, share this on your Facebook page, dear. Thank you. And we'll be back again next Sunday. If there's a topic you want me to discuss, leave it in the description box once we end the video. Okay. So Gina, Sugar Daddy, and Pat Joyner, I'm looking for you to leave comments in the comment section, and then you'll see a little extra money in your checking account. So thank you again, folks. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and I'll see you next Sunday, 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time.